It's Lucy from Bringer of Light Tarot. I'm here today to do Cancer's Tarot Energy Read for April 2024. These are general reads. If you feel like that they resonate, then I say grab it and hold on to it. If you feel like it doesn't resonate, I say disregard it. If you feel like little bits resonate, I say grab and hold on to those little bits. If you're not a Cancer and you're listening to this and things resonate, I say grab hold of it. Again, this is all about learning to feel your intuition, where it sits in your body, all that kind of stuff. So Spirit wants to talk to you no matter what star sign you are. So let's get started. I have my Oracle deck here. I've pre-shuffled it. I'm going to pick 2 cards from it to do the energy for the read. And the 2 cards I have are interesting. I've got Strategy and Blossoming Abundance. Those are 2 excellent cards. So I'm feeling from this read that, yeah, let's see. They're pretty self-explanatory. Strategy and Blossoming Abundance. Let's see where the read leads us, and we'll go from there. So I'll put those to the side. I'm just going to shuffle the cards. If you notice any of my dogs are in the background, they're wanting in and out of the room, and I don't think they're too happy that I have them in the room with me here, so just ignore them. That's Jody, my greyhound, and then the other one is named Dougal. He's a Chinese crested cross with a Jack Russell. He's an old man now, but he's absolutely lush. Absolutely lush. Both my dogs are lush, so. All right. For the highest of good for Cancer, April 2024. Start out with a bang. Excellent. Okay. Oh, wow. Oh, brilliant. Excellent, excellent, excellent. All right, Cancer. In your recent past, in the last month or so, you have the Page of Swords energy. So you're coming out of the Page of Swords energy, which is and it's an exciting energy. It's a new energy. It's an energy of clarity of mind, clarity of thought, new ideas, possibly implementing those new ideas. So that kind of goes with the here and now where you are. So let's go into the here and now. For the here and now, you've got the 6 of Pentacles. The 6 of Pentacles is a giving card. You're in a position where you're able to give a little bit of yourself. You've got some resources here in the material plane. I look at it too a little bit of going with the Page of Swords. You've got some resources, and over top of that, you've got the Ace of Wands, which is a new passion, a new okay, I've got a new way of being. So you're in a little bit of a position to give this month, and that there's going to be a new passion for you to kind of give and give more of yourself out there. I've had a feeling, Cancer, you've had a long winter, and I feel like you're coming a bit out of hibernation. And so, yeah, this rejuvenation, feeling like you can give. That's also that feeling of abundance. That you feel like you've got a little bit to give. You might have been stocking up, fattening up a little bit this winter, and I don't mean physically fattening up, but gaining some wisdom, gaining some insight, learning some new things, and it's time to walk out and give those new things. And I see that growing for you, Cancer. I also see with the Page of Swords, that's also about strategy, thinking things through, a very getting a hold of a new idea, but also Source is saying, just think it through, get a strategy, get an action in plan. So below that, in your very being, I think waking up from this hibernation, you've got the 9 of Cups. The 9 of Cups is really a feeling of fulfillment, feeling like I love the genie, like your wishes kind of have come true. Maybe the wish for winter to be over. I feel like you're full, you're ready to give, and mm, yeah, that feeling of I'm full, I'm ready to give. Winter's been long. Let's get out there. And it might be too. I feel like it's a cups can also be relationships, and you're ready to get out there and meet your friends again. Be out there hanging out with your friends. There's just this urge to get on with things emotionally, be in connection with people. And I really feel that urge. Now, going with the Page of Swords, the idea, I feel like you've had an idea, and the Ace of Wands, again, in the here and now, covering the Six of Pentacles, is that you've had this passion burn in you. It's time to get out there. It's time to start giving of yourself a bit, and it's going to move very quickly. I feel like April's going to be a lot of invitations, a lot of going places. You've got the Chariot card up in your upper being here, and in your heart, and it's just kind of your peripheral around your mind. The things on the outside is the Chariot. I really feel like things are going to be fast moving for you. You're going to get a lot of invites. And I don't feel like you're going to say no to a lot of them. So I feel like it's an exciting time, and you feel like you've got a lot to give to people. You've been kind of hermiting in this winter for too long. And I feel like, Cancer, that you want to give a lot, and it's going to be, people are excited to see you. They haven't seen you for a while, being that there's holidays coming up in April and all that kind of stuff, that you're ready to get out there. Now, April, with all those invites, Cancer, April can be bit and giving of people. Be careful how much you give material-wise, financially, because in your near future, you've got the Five of Pentacles, and it can be a lack card. And I'm really feeling strongly, just watch the finances, watch how much you're giving, because you might give a little bit too much in the earthly realm. You're more with the giving card. It's more of an emotional giving than a material giving. So I just warn you, I don't think you're going to go broke, but things could get tight before payday if you say yes to every invitation and you end up spending a lot of money. So just watch the finances as you go along in April, Cancer. Excellent. So for your power for the month, you've got the Hierophant. And the Hierophant to me is like, it's quite a spiritual card, and it's like an awakening spiritually. And I do feel like you're going to be with a lot of people this month, and I feel like you're going to be seeing a lot of people and sharing a lot of yourself with these people, Cancer. And I feel like there's going to be also, it's for a higher reason, a more depth than just hanging out. And I feel like it's more for than just hanging out and shooting the breeze. I feel like that you've had a hermity long winter, but you've gained a lot of wisdom, and that wisdom is going to be shared. And sources telling me that like it's much deeper than just the sharing between people. That there's going to be things happening on the spiritual realm or in the energy realm, if you want to call it, that you won't see necessarily, but there's a lot more going on behind the scenes. And the Hierophant really represents that. So it being in your power is that, raise your vibration. I'm really feeling strongly that there's more going on than you know about. So just keep on enjoying yourself, keep on going out there, but rest assured that there's things that energy is doing in the background that's making people feel really good around you, and that your words and your company are feeding those people around you. I feel, I really feel that quite strongly. So how people see you is that hermiting, that Four of Cups. I look at that as like emotional rest. You've had kind of like a long winter. You've people have not seen you as depressed or anything, but more like meditative, more your family, your friends and stuff like that have seen you kind of take a break this winter, and they're eager to spend time with you now, and it's going to come. I feel it flourishing this April for you, that you're going to have that. So that meditative state that people saw you in, that when I'm saying you're not literally meditating, but you just haven't given a lot of yourself. You've been kind of like a little bit of a recluse, long winter, working, coming home, probably eating dinner, watching some TV, but you're not depressed either, a little bit dampened down, but like spring is bringing you back to life, and you've gained a lot of wisdom. You've gained a lot of knowledge about yourself, Cancer, over the winter. And I feel like people seen you in this kind of relaxed state, but they're ready to enjoy times with you and have you share. Now, in your hopes and fears, you've got the Nine of Swords, and I feel like this is more of your fears. I feel like your winter was long. There was times where you maybe felt a little bit down, and you're worried about going back into that down feeling. I think you've gained enough wisdom. I think you know yourself well enough that that will not go back there. The Nine of Swords usually represents like worry, anxiety, feeling just down on a constant basis, and that anxiety on a constant basis. I think there was moments in time where you had that this winter, but sources saying the spring is here. Don't worry, it's not going to go back that far where you're feeling that dampening down. You also will know the symptoms of it, and you'll be able to deal with the symptoms before it actually gets to this state of being in a bad place. So if you have that worry of I don't want to get depressed again, or I don't want to feel like I did in the winter and stuff like that, I really feel strongly that it's not going to happen. You're going to see the symptoms before, and plus the people you're going to be around are going to really lift you up. There's going to be a massive amount of excellent high vibrational energy around you, especially at the beginning of April into the middle of April, that I think will carry you on into this point, into the later April, where you're fearful maybe that you're going to come down from that high of being with people because you're not going to be out and about so much. You'll see the symptoms. You'll know how to deal with it. Plus, you've got a good tribe, Cancer. Seek out your tribe. Be vulnerable. Don't worry about, people are happy to help you, and I really feel that, Cancer. So if you're feeling like that edgy, like I need to be around people, and this is towards the end of the month, be around people. Be around people that feed your soul, that make you feel good, know you, love you, and accept you quite unconditionally. And for your outcome, Cancer, you have the Eight of Cups. And I really feel that goes with this, is that you're going to be walking away from feelings and stuff that no longer serve you, okay? They're not going to, these feelings that you had in the winter that felt at times for some of you guys that are Cancer, felt a bit overwhelming, you're above that now. You're coming through it. You're coming through the other side of it. And so I feel like it will be, that you will be able to look at those emotions, see the symptoms, but be able to get through them really like quite easily. Now, I'm going to pull a couple of clarifiers. You've got a good month ahead of you, and you've really kind of got a hold of yourself, Cancer, from having a very long, I just feel like this winter felt like, it felt like that for me, and I'm not a Cancer, but it felt like this winter was just never going to end. It just felt draggy in the dark nights and stuff, and I really feel in my soul like you're just aching for those lighter nights, and they're coming. If you're in England, coming this weekend, and if you're in North America, they started to come a couple weeks ago or last week. I'm not sure when you guys turned your back on in England. So, but anyway, let's pull some clarifiers. I'm going to pull some clarifiers. Let's say the Ace of Wands. I want to see what this exciting new kind of adventure or passion is, the energy around that is. So let's do Ace of Wands, that you had overlaying your Six of Pentacles in the here and now for the beginning of April. All right. Oh, excellent. Okay. Okay, the Ace of Wands, the energy that I pulled 3 cards for that, the energy I get from that is you got the Knight of Pentacles, the Five of Pentacles, and the World. And like there's this feeling of like the world has been opened up to you, this idea that you got with the Page of Swords. You need to work with this idea. You need to go with it, okay? And the Ace of Wands is that idea kind of coming to life and the passions of it. And I feel like the world is your oyster. The world is opening up. This is a big card, and I feel like you've graduated to a new level, but yet you have this feeling of lack. Five of Pentacles is usually kind of a poverty feeling, but I'm not even thinking financially poverty. It feels like this feeling like, is this going to work out? Is this going to work out? And the Knight of Pentacles to me is if you see him, he's just sowing so many seeds. It's a feeling like just do it, go with it, splurge the ideas out there and see what grows, The ideas that you've had, plant the seed, see what grows, and what doesn't grow, like I say, get rid of it. And what grows, yeah, feed it, nurture it, keep it growing. So that's the thing on there. And it's always, but just it's that hurdle of the getting over that feeling of like this isn't going to work out. Nothing is going to work. Like there's this negative tone tinge to it, but it's not. It's not in the outer, it's in the inner. I feel it's in you, this negative tinge of like, I've got this great idea, but I don't think it will work out. There's so much competition out there, blah, blah, blah. And I feel like that's kind of like what's holding you back from doing this. But I really feel there's a lot of blossoming, like I said, abundance. Feed the areas, all the areas at the beginning, and see what grows, see what um, starts to root, and then the ones that don't root, you just get rid of, and what doesn't work, and then you go with the ones that root. And I also believe with the Page of Swords, you got this idea, and I believe, Cancer, that you have the strategy. It's in you, okay? Also, you can ask your source and your guides to help you. They'll download ideas into you of this strategy of how to get this idea, this passion to get working. So let's get with the Five of Pentacles. This kind of, I said that be careful of your spending. I just want to see what the energy around that is. Okay, yeah. I feel like this, the energy around the spending is that, see the Four of Cups. I feel like it's like a young, kind of immature energy. I feel like the Four of Cups is just feeling like it's just not enough. I don't have enough. The other Four of Cups I have here is more of a meditative feeling, but in this card one, I almost get this kind of ungrateful feeling, and I don't know. Let me put that with what? Okay, I get it. You're going to have a great time with friends. The Magician, things like are deeper. There's going to be some magic happen around you. It's going to be a fantastic time. But there's this feeling like if I don't join in the party and really give myself, and I feel like give financially, that my friends, it's kind of like this immature feeling like I'm going to miss out with my friends. I'm going to lose out with my friends. And you're not, okay? We're adults here, and you can have a good time. And I believe, okay, with the Magician, I believe Source is saying your money will go a long way. Just be careful with it. Just don't overdo it. Don't give or spend where it doesn't need to be spent, Cancer. It's just a warning. Take it or leave it. Do what you want with it. But yeah, it looks like a really good month. It looks like kind of a partying month at the beginning of the month, some good times with friends and stuff like that. Watch the finances. Things, the first couple of weeks of the month, I think are going to go boom, 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 really fast for you. Your schedule's going to be full. But meeting up with these friends, it's much deeper than just the shooting the breeze thing that we were talking about. It is on a much deeper level. There's much more connection that you realize going on there. Yeah, and no, you're not going to fall back into your winter feelings. Okay, you've got a hold of that, but you are going to learn how to deal with that. So yeah, it's an exciting month for you. A little bit of lag at the end of the month, I feel, but that's nothing to worry about. We'll do a May one a couple weeks before, and I'm sure we'll get the energy of that going with a little bit of that lag of how I feel it's going to pick up for you. So anyway, Cancer, that is your read for April. Thank you so much for watching and listening, and I hope you have yourself a great April. Take care. Bye.